Two cargo ships in the Baltic Sea linked to Russia have drawn intense scrutiny from European intelligence agencies, with the ships believed to be used to launch surveillance drones. This was reported by the Finnish publication Yle. The first vessel is the HAV Dolphin, flying the flag of Antigua and Barbuda. Suspicions arose after it left the port of Kaliningrad on April the 23rd, called at Liepaja in Latvia, and then stopped at Kiel, Germany, on May the 1st, where it remained at anchor for 8 days. Experts noted that the ship was moving towards Kiel at an unusually low speed and dropped anchor at an unusual point. For a normal cargo flight, such a long stopover looks very suspicious. During the same period, German media reported multiple drone sightings near the German Navy's submarine base in Eckernförde. German police inspected the HAV Dolphin, and Dutch law enforcement and customs in Rotterdam later joined in. No illegal materials were found, but the crew was entirely Russian. Investigators do not rule out that it was the HAV Dolphin that became the platform for launching drones. The HAV Dolphin story was not the only one. Just 2 days after the inspections in the Netherlands, a new incident unfolded in the North Sea. The German patrol vessel Potsdam was monitoring the Russian cargo ship Lager near the island of Borkum when 7 drones appeared over the sea. According to Der Spiegel, the drones followed the Russian vessel, then began circling above the patrol ship itself and later disappeared. The picture looks unusual. Lager was in front, followed by a German patrol, and drones were flying over the sea for more than 3 hours. The Potsdam crew was unable to establish the model of the drones or prove that they were launched from a Russian vessel. On May the 28th, Lager arrived at the Belgian port of Zeebrugge, where it was inspected again at the request of German authorities. The inspection did not reveal any suspicious materials, and the interrogation of 11 crew members, all of whom turned out to be Russian citizens, also did not yield any new information. Nevertheless, the incidents involving the HAV Dolphin and the Lager have raised alarm among European intelligence agencies. Despite the lack of direct evidence, the coincidence of strange routes, long stays, and drone activity reinforces suspicions that the Russian vessels may be used as covert platforms for unmanned reconnaissance in the waters. Recall, a new wave of sabotage linked to Russia has been recorded in the UK since 2022. The Kremlin is actively recruiting teenagers and young people through social networks, turning them into perpetrators of arson, explosions, and other dangerous operations, the Milwaukee Independent reports. There have been more than 70 cases of Russian-linked sabotage in the UK since 2022, following the large-scale expulsions of Russian agents from the country in 2018 following the poisoning of Sergei Skripal. Moscow has lost a significant part of its intelligence corps and is now using more flexible methods. The Kremlin actively recruits teenagers and young men through social networks. They are the ones carrying out arson, explosions, and other acts of sabotage. The following are the targets of attacks: warehouses, logistics centers, telecommunication nodes, enterprises providing assistance to Ukraine. The main objective is to cause economic damage, disrupt supplies, and create an atmosphere of vulnerability in the European rear. Ukrainian drone operators in the Belgorod region destroyed 2 bridges used by the Russian army for logistics. The first bridge was blown up in the area of Krasny Khutor, located near the border with the Kharkiv region. The operation was carried out by a fire support company of the 58th Motorized Brigade. This was reported by the Odin company, which provided the unit with attack drones. TM-62 anti-tank mines were used to detonate the mines, which were placed under the bridge supports. They were hit by an Odin 10 FPV drone, which caused the explosion. As a result of the operation, Russian troops lost the ability to use the crossing, which significantly complicated their logistics routes in the border area. The second bridge in the Belgorod region was destroyed in a similar manner. The drone hit the anti-tank mines installed under its structure. The video of this operation was released by Raptor Drone, the company whose drones were used in the attack. In both cases, the mines were not laid separately under the supports, but were put together in a large charge. This allowed for a much greater explosive force. The drones actually acted as detonators for the engineering munitions, ensuring the guaranteed destruction of both bridges. Similar operations have been repeatedly conducted by the Ukrainian military. Recently, the operators of the 112th Territorial Defense Brigade blew up another bridge in the Belgorod region using the same technology. The combat operation was conducted by soldiers of the 3rd Heavy Mechanized Brigade, known as the Iron Brigade. According to OSINT analyst Blinska, the destroyed bridge was located near the village of Novopetrovka in the Belgorod region of the Russian Federation. Thus, Ukrainian forces not only eliminated an important enemy transportation artery, but also inflicted additional losses due to the use of engineered ammunition by the Russians themselves. This was the first such operation for the brigade aimed at destroying such enemy infrastructure using an FPV drone. The mines were discovered by Ukrainian scouts. The armed forces of Ukraine promptly launched an FPV attack drone with an explosive warhead onto the bridge. The drone actually became a detonator for the mines. As a result of the powerful explosion, the bridge was destroyed. The destroyed bridge had long served as a key link for the transfer of equipment and personnel of Russian troops in the border area. Thus, Ukrainian forces not only eliminated an important enemy transportation artery, but also inflicted additional losses on the enemy by using Russian mines as the main charge.